Hi, David.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great. I am excited to hand off leadership of the Los Angeles region to you as our new Chief Executive Officer. And it's been my pleasure to serve as the interim Chief Executive Officer during the transition and to help our team and all of the Red Crossers in Los Angeles get to know you better. I have been asked to interview you with some questions.
Hey, that sounds great.
All right. Well, we'll start with a real softball one. How long have you been with the Red Cross?
It'll be 3 years this month, July.
Okay. See, that was an easy one.
It was.
All right. What positions, volunteer or paid, have you held at the Red Cross?
I have served as my first volunteer role, I was a volunteen. That was back in high school. And then I joined the Red Cross as employee as the regional CEO for South Florida.
Oh, sorry. I have barking dogs here. What was a Red Cross mission moment you experienced that you want to share?
I think one of the probably more profound moments was relatively early in my career with Red Cross, and on Valentine's Day, February 2018, and there was a mass shooting at a high school, Parkland, and Red Cross responded, and we went to the site where all the parents and families and teachers were, and everybody was waiting, and we were able to bring in all of our disaster mental health workers and to help these families who were going through just an incredibly difficult time. And we continue to help that community for the next 3 weeks because they were lost. And I was so proud of the Red Cross mission to stand up, to provide support in a very respectful way, but also position that community to continue and to build their long-term recovery, and we could step back.
Wow, that's certainly a powerful Red Cross mission moment. So I'm going to shift gears to something more positive. What's the best thing that's happened to you this month?
This month? Well, besides getting this awesome job in Los Angeles, I would have to say I found a really great apartment in Santa Monica to live in.
Great. What's something that recently moved you?
So yesterday, the South Florida team did a farewell, and so we did it on Teams, and we're in video, and people were saying really wonderful things. And then they said, "Okay, you need to go outside," and I'm like, "What?" So I didn't know they were telling me to go outside. So I go outside, and there was about 15 Red Crossers driving by in ERS, and they were blowing their horns and blowing kisses, and it was so nice to actually be able to see so many folks, because like all of us, we just haven't been able to see each other for months and months. So it was a really nice send-off.
Oh, that's really terrific. Okay, what is your favorite movie?
Ooh. Let me think about it. I'm gonna say, people are gonna think I'm odd. I happen to love Hunt for Red October, and it's been I think it's 30 years old, but it's always been my favorite.
It's a classic for sure. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with Hunt for Red October.
Sean Connery, right?
Right. Okay, what makes you laugh no matter what?
No matter what. I have to admit, I do laugh pretty easy. And what makes you laugh no matter what? It's probably something if my dog does something ridiculous, which happens regularly. So she's always keeping me laughing or shaking my head as well.
What's your dog's name?
My dog's name is Abby, and she is a Springer Spaniel.
Got it. Great. Well, we're very dog friendly in the LA region.
Good.
What does creativity mean to you?
Creativity means not being concerned, maybe what you should do, and just doing what goes with your heart and whatever speaks to you.
Okay. What advice would you give your childhood self?
Oh, uh, that you be you. It is okay. You don't need to fit into others' expectations. Be yourself and you'll do just fine.
All right. And as a child, what did you want to be when you grow up?
I wanted to be a few things, but I was thinking about a nurse for a while, and then I worked in a hospital and realized I didn't want to be a nurse. So it was not until after college that I figured out what I really wanted to do.
Okay. And what is one goal you're determined to achieve in your lifetime?
Learn Spanish.
Okay. That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite dessert?
Chocolate. I love chocolate. Dark chocolate, chocolate cake, chocolate chip cookies.
Just any kind of chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what book did you read most recently and enjoy?
It's a workbook, but it's called What Got You Here Won't Get You There. And then for the fiction, I just finished The Husband's Secret.
Okay.
Really
good. Let's see. What's your favorite musician or musical group?
Oh, I'm a Green Day fan. Still am.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good Southern California band. All right, where are we on this list? Okay, your favorite board game.
Hey, board game. Cards Against Humanity.
And that's a good one.
Sorry.
Although probably not safe for work.
Right.
But a great game. All right, what city do you wish to visit? And you can't say Los Angeles.
I might. I won't say Los Angeles. I've only been to Chicago once. I'd love to go back there.
Good choice. Where does one go on a perfect trip?
Oh, I would go back to Ecuador.
Ecuador. Tell us about when you were in Ecuador before.
I went on this crazy girls trip, and we went to Baños, which is deep in their forest, and we did crazy activities and zip lining and hiking, and it was beautiful, and I fell in love with the people. So it was it was surprisingly one of the best trips I've ever been on.
Great, that sounds fun. What's your favorite form of exercise?
I'm gonna say yoga.
So you'll fit in perfectly in Southern California. What's your favorite food?
Italian.
Okay, lots of great Italian food in LA for sure. What is something you wish you were better at?
Oh, well, I'm going to go back to Spanish. I know traveler's Spanish really just a little bit, so definitely Spanish.
So this next question is a choice that fortunately you don't really have to make in LA because we have both. But do you prefer the beach or the mountains?
Mountains.
Got great mountains just outside of LA, so you're very lucky. And in LA, you can be on the beach in the morning and in the mountains in the afternoon.
Perfect.
How do you manage stress? What do you do to relax?
I focus on breathing.
On breathing?
I breathe and nice deep breaths.
Is that yoga?
Yes.
Right. What's one thing you've learned the hard way?
You can't change people.
Interesting. I bet there's some stories behind that.
Yeah.
What's your biggest strength and what are your biggest strengths and your biggest weakness?
Good question. Strength is I can keep pretty calm. And weakness, gosh, that's let's see, what do I want to admit? I think sometimes that calmness gets exaggerated. So maybe I could probably act faster on some things.
Okay. Now, our final question, hopefully this is an easy one. What about joining the LA region are you most excited about?
What am I most excited about? Well, so LA region, I've been hearing about LA region for a long time. So the fact that I actually get to be a part of this region that is innovative and it comes up and it finds ways to serve communities that otherwise wouldn't be served, that makes me really proud that I could be a small part of that.
Well, we are excited to have you as our new CEO, Joanne, and hopefully through these 25 questions submitted by our staff, people will get to know you a little bit better. And we look forward to welcoming you to Los Angeles and many years of leadership of this fantastic team in this great part of the country.
Great. Those are great questions, David. Thank you. And thank you for all that you have done and stepping in as a CEO as well. So I love this. I love this, these questions. Thanks.
All right. Thanks. And I think that that wraps it up.